Welcome back, everyone. Let's jump right in. Welcome to Module 7 of our 10-module tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC. Today, we're tackling something absolutely crucial for your day-to-day work: crafting safe, secure, and cost-effective AI prompts. If you're joining us from a medium to large organization, this module is built specifically for you. We're going to make sure your daily interactions with generative AI are not just highly efficient, but fundamentally secure. My goal today is to give you, the non-technical professional, the exact strategic mindset you need to protect sensitive company information before your finger ever hits that send button. To set the stage here, remember that this module is a core, foundational piece of your broader enterprise AI literacy training with Virtualization Options LLC. Look, we really have to shift our thinking, because if you treat an AI like it's just a regular old search engine, well, that's a fast track to a data leak. Remember, generative AI models frequently retain prompt data to train their future versions. That means your highly confidential client data could literally become part of the AI's public knowledge base. Yikes, right? So as we go through this, keep in mind we're building heavily on the idea of the pre-prompt pause, a mandatory corporate habit that's going to blend seamlessly right into your daily workflow. Okay, let's look at the agenda. Think of this module as your personal security checkpoint. We've broken it down into 3 quick sections. First, recognizing sensitive data. Second, the anonymization rule. And finally, knowing legal obligations. Starting off with Section 1, recognizing sensitive data. Actively shifting your mindset to spot what's actually at risk is your very first line of defense. Remember, generative AI isn't just indexing web pages. You're co-authoring a response. You are feeding data directly into a probabilistic language model. And since the AI learns from the exact context you give it, you absolutely have to know what cannot go into that prompt. We're talking about PII, personally identifiable information, and SPII, sensitive personally identifiable information. Whether it's a client's name, employee health records, or unreleased financial figures, grasping these terms is simply non-negotiable. These are the giant red flags you must be trained to spot the second you start gathering context for your prompt.
It really boils down to this. Your very first responsibility is active recognition. You can't protect what you don't recognize, right? So during that pre-prompt pause we talked about, do a quick mental sweep. Imagine you're asking the AI to summarize a Q3 earnings spreadsheet. Stop and ask yourself, does this house sensitive, unreleased personnel data? Or maybe you're drafting a quick internal memo. Does it accidentally include a customer's specific identity and home address? Catching those details right at the start is the absolute bedrock of secure, cost-effective AI usage.
Let's move on to Section 2, the anonymization rule. So once you've successfully recognized that the data you're handling contains PII or SPII, you have to apply one uncompromising rule: anonymize all PII and SPII before prompting. Consider this an authoritative directive. It is an absolute, hard and fast requirement with 0 exceptions. It honestly doesn't matter if you're just asking the AI to quickly reformat a bulleted list or if you're asking it to summarize a massive 20-page vendor contract. If there's personally identifiable information in your context, it has to be stripped out, redacted, or abstracted before that prompt is ever submitted. This is the mechanical process that actually protects your organization. This creates a mandatory 3-step safety routine for every single AI interaction. Step 1, recognize. You do that mental sweep for PII and SPII. Step 2, anonymize. You actively remove the names, the ID numbers, and those specific sensitive markers. If the AI needs to understand the structure of your request, just swap them out for generic placeholders like Client A. Only when those first 2 steps are completely done do you move to Step 3. Proceed with your prompt. This simple routine takes, maybe 3 seconds, but it literally prevents the most common and disastrous data exposure mistakes out there. Bringing us to Section 3, knowing legal obligations. You see, AI governance isn't just about saving on token costs or getting slightly better formatting. It is fundamentally about regulatory compliance. When you feed data into an AI, you're operating strictly under your organization's umbrella of privacy laws. Your core responsibilities here: recognizing personally identifiable and sensitive data, actively anonymizing that information, and knowing your legal boundaries, these are the exact things that keep the company legally sound. You are the final gatekeeper. The AI models are not going to filter this for you. They rely entirely on the context you provide. By sticking to these responsibilities, your prompts become lean, cost-effective, and legally bulletproof. I want to wrap up this module with a provocative question for you to take back to your desk. Do you know your legal obligations before hitting send? I really want you to seriously reflect on the sheer weight of data privacy and legal compliance before you initiate your very next AI prompt. Building this habit, recognizing, anonymizing, and understanding the legal stakes right now, while this training is fresh, is for sure the best way to become a skilled, responsible AI practitioner. Thank you so much for your focused attention on Module 7. Now, go make sure you apply that 3-step routine to your next AI interaction.